Well, it's the 3rd of May out here at the Beetle Barn, and I was watching a couple videos this morning, and I saw Ruben's video about the backyard cleanup and his water garden. Anyway, backyard cleanup, yeah, I don't think so, but water garden here, I think so. Can probably see a few fish in there swimming around. Anyway, it's springtime, so they're becoming active, and you can see I've taken a lot of this floaty stuff off of here. I've been doing that over the past week. Every afternoon I come out and I scoop some off and throw it in a pile over there. Anyway, you can see the water level's down right now. A couple days ago, inadvertently, when I was draining the bottom of the big pond and the filter there, I got some debris stuck in my ball valve and didn't realize it, and so overnight I leaked more water than my poor little makeup can do. So I'm down a bit. I figured I'd take advantage. What I did is I reached in and scooped out some of the plants that I could reach that got tipped over in the winter because they're, you know, 8 or 9 feet tall and they blew over. I still have another one out here in the middle that's tipped down. And then these two sitting over here in the deep water, I have no idea how they got there. I almost think a deer got into this thing and pranced around trying to get out and knock stuff over, because these things are pretty heavy, and I don't know how those plants there got all the way from over here. You can see down in the water there, the edge of that platform. What I have is some PVC pipe all, you know, glued together as a rack, and then I have a bunch of flagstones sitting on top of it. That's where I put the pots for the plants. Anyway, I have no idea how the plants got all the way over there. Something big had to get in here, and more than just a raccoon. Raccoon wouldn't go in here anyway, it's too deep for them. So I don't know what the heck, but I gotta pick all this crap up, and while the water level's down, I guess I'll climb in there. All my water shoes and flip-flops and things are at the other place, so I kind of am stuck. I got to wear these steel-toed tennis shoe looking things here, and I got short pants on, which is something I don't do, so hopefully my winter whites won't blind everybody. But I'm going to climb in there and rescue these couple of plants here. I have some other pots sitting on the bottom that have lilies in them, so I got to be careful not to tip those over while I'm walking around. And anyway, I'll rescue these plants and then go about some more cleanup and stuff, and then we'll get this thing filled up, and we'll be good to go for the spring and summer here. Yeah, for pruning or whatever, I just used this old rusty back saw, cut roots and this and that. I got to thin these plants down. They get overgrown, their pots. The pots are all warped out of shape and stuff, so I got to cut roots and cut the tops off and this and that. So I use the old rusty back saw. Oh baby, it's cold. Son of a bitch. Yeah, hopefully I don't have to get in where it's too deep. Gotta be careful I don't step on any of my water lilies. I guess I'll start over here on this plant. This guy here tipped over. Once the water level gets up, it'll be just covered. It'll be fine for the year. Make sure it's sitting where it belongs, and see what we can do here. like it's been trying to grow underwater here. These are new ones, but if I cut it off, there's still plenty of season left. It'll put out some more. Here is sitting on the bottom as well, so it needs to get lifted up and set over here on the flagstone. Set this one here for now. All this debris in the pond is not a good thing. It drops down and pollutes the water. We'll get a hold of this one. Maybe. Holy cow, where's the bottom of it? Here's another plant that I'll be able to repot somewhere else. These things grow like crazy over the years, and they outgrow the pots, as you can see. So this one here is going to get cut, and then I'll either repot it or just throw away part of it. We'll see. I don't need all this. There's a plant. There's another one. That one's not going to cooperate, so take it off right here, just on the edge of the pot. There we go. I'll go ahead and leave this one like that, and it'll fill out and be just fine. This little guy here's got a weed growing out of the middle of it. Get rid of that. I don't see any more plants laying in the bottom over there. And it's getting kind of deep. So, I think I'll take about half of this one away. Anyway. I can see what I'm doing. There's a water lily right here, so there must be a pot down here somewhere with a water lily in it. And in fact, yes, here it is. Got a water lily here. They sit down lower, underwater. Actually, I have two going out of the same pot now. And all that's in there is just a bunch of rocks, and then the sediment gets in amongst the rocks, and they do fine. And we got to figure out where we're going to put that guy. He was a little bit deeper than I'd like to be, so I think I'll put this in there, move it up over here, and let it hang out a little less deep. And I'll get it a little further away from the active water. The lily's like a calmer water. It'll be a happier plant right there. That one's kind of a miniature one. And now we're getting deep, but I got to get that plant, or plants, whatever it is. Well, it's one pot apparently. So we'll go ahead and set it up here and see what we can do with it.